Have you ever experienced yawning while praying? Think it means anything? That's actually a great question. So there are several right answers to that. The first conclusion you have to come to is an earthly conclusion. Are you tired? You don't have to super spiritualize everything. Some of you, you work a lot, you have a very busy life. By the time you get, to praying or reading the Bible or doing the things of the Lord, are you just tired? Are you stretched thin? If so, you're going to be yawning, you know. But there is spiritual implications to this. One, another possibility, which would be two, is sometimes the enemy attacks people when they go into prayer or reading the Bible, and the enemy will try to hit you with like a feeling of slumber, so that you don't want to pray, that you don't want to press in your prayer or press in your reading. That could be a spiritual attack. The third thing that it could possibly be, it could be you getting deliverance when you go into prayer, that you're yawning, things are coming out of you. It could be what I can share from my personal experiences when I go into praise and worship, often, very often, ever since I've been saved, actually. And when I go into deeper prayer, once you pass, like there's a certain threshold, you pray a few minutes, and then when you start feeling the presence of the Lord more, and you start yawning, you might start spitting, you might start coughing, you might start praise dancing. You might often prayer and praise and worship would go together. The prophetic gifts would flow. That's very normal in biblical Christianity. We know when you read the Gospels and Jesus casts demons out of people, those demons leave through yelling, through the mouth gate. Sometimes people just feel lighter. Sometimes people will be yawning. You would notice that if you actually look at deliverance videos, and if you have actually received deliverance, which is not a one-time thing, there will be yawning. Stuff comes out of the gates of the body. The gates of the body is your orifices, your eye gate, your nose, your mouth, the ear gate, belly button, your private area, right? These are the way things come in and out, okay? We don't fully understand it, but it is the truth, and those are all possible correct answers to you yawning while praying. If this happens to you a lot, like me, and many others, don't be weirded out. It's normal. Just try not to yawn out loud during a sermon, I told the brother, because you don't want a preacher to think that their sermon is boring. You want to receive that word. Amen.